prison haunted. You ain't gonna tell me it's not. Too many people are unalive in it. So please let these people know. And it ain't just Lake Butler. It's more than one camp.
No, man. This is probably for sure, hands down, probably the most haunted prison in the state of Florida. It's located in the Monticello, Florida, and it's called Jefferson CI. You can go on Google right now.
Psych camp.
And type in this place. Monticello, Florida, Jefferson CI. They say this prison was built on the Indian burial ground.
I mean, it's all. Florida's nothing but Seminole country, ain't it?
This is on Google. This is on what they're reporting. You got reports of officers, numerous officers. This is all facts, because just go out on Google and type it in. Of numerous officers saying that they seen kids running around this camp. Officers gooking out, going crazy, like freaking out.
In an adult prison.
This is an adult prison. There's no kids. You had the people in the officer towers that used to watch over the whole prison say they seen people. Reports coming in, hey, you got somebody walking around the perimeter. When they go checks, nothing there. Nothing's there. And I was housed at this camp for 3 years. I got numerous experiences with different weird stuff, but I'm just gonna give y'all just one particular story that probably, it was too close for my comfort. But look it up, Jefferson CI. It was a psych camp at one time where all they housed was crazy, psyched out inmates to where everybody had body charges. So one of the rumors was
everybody on psych meds. It's a crazy camp.
Crazy people. They housing like serial murderers and stuff like that. And people were saying that the bodies we seen, like the ghosts we seen, was from the victims of people that was housed there. And at one point, it used to house nothing but females. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they said the same thing. Crazy females, unalive in their exes, used to haunt the place. But it's a particular set of kids that people always seen walking around this compound. And the dorm I was housing was actually a work camp dorm, but since we had to be lower custody and be a little more protected, this was the old housing unit for maximum security people, you know what I'm saying? Because it was actually the building that set off by itself, surrounded by razor wire and caged away. It used to be locked in there 23-1 all day, never got out. But when we finally got there and made it the work camp dorm, they put us there to keep us safe for the rest of the compound. But this was supposed to be the most hauntedest dorm on the compound because they have some of the most craziest people. So one particular night, boom, the whole thing started off with, Officer, what is her name? We used to call her freaking Black Panther because she was like a real black behind lady and she was wild as hell, you know what I'm saying? But I can't think of her name no more. But I know my dog Moss do know her name. He might comment and let me know. Off rip, she put everybody on lockdown. It's time to go to bed. Lockdown, blase. She jumped on the intercom like an hour later. It's dark outside and scream out, who the F running around out there in the hallway? All the cell doors locked. We can't come out, you know what I'm saying? So she's screaming, who the F running around the hallway? There's nobody out there. When she come through, call the lights on, check all the cell doors. Everybody cell locked. So we like, you tripping, you know what I'm saying? She's like, no, I ain't tripping, but stuff been going on. I got a bunkie named Tully. I would have met my bunkie Tully. He was a K2 freaking fanatic. Smoke it all the time, always get high. He on the bottom bunk, I'm on the top bunk. Boom, at the same night, I'm laying down. Boom, what they call it, sleep paralysis. That's what they call it. I'm laying down with my back facing like the rest of our cell, and I'm looking at the wall. I felt something behind me, so when I went to wake up, I couldn't get up. Like something was fully holding me. I could kind of sort of squint my eyes to see the wall, and I see the shadow of two figures on the wall behind me. I only got one bunkie. One was big, one was small. And I could hear a voice. I can't even say it was a voice, a sound and like a grumble, like brum, 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 brum. And it sounded like it looked like the two figures behind me was having a conversation, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to break loose like, man, what the, you know what I'm saying? But I can't move, I can't get up, I'm stuck, just squint my eyes looking at the shadow behind me. And it got so crazy because I felt hot breath on my ear, like they was talking right in my ear now. And I tell you no lie, I feel the hot breath. I'm like, holy shit. But for some reason, all I kept thinking was, this motherfucker better not lick my ear, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't on this gay shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm fighting it. Once I finally break loose, I don't know if I woke up or what it might been. I finally break loose, boom, I swing my leg over my bunk, jump down. My bunk utility is sitting on his bunk. This is probably 2, 3, whatever in the morning. I don't know what time, but I know it was just dark as hell. We ain't go to breakfast yet, and it's after lockdown, so I know it's between that time frame. He just sitting on his bunk with his face down in his hands, just looking down. I'm like, bro, you straight? He's like, yeah, bro, I'm just high as fuck right now. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I said, bro, you ain't just talking to nobody? He said, I don't know. He said, I'm high as fuck. I said, bro, did you touch me? He said, no, I ain't touch you though. I'm just high as fuck. I'm like, oh my Lord, man. I'm in this bitch fucking tripping. So I get to the door. I wake up my dog like, bro, everybody tell me, I ain't shutting up. Fuck that, you know what I'm saying? I need to get the fuck out of here because the demon I feel like it was a demon was holding me down.
I had to change my drawers in that bitch. I
was scared of the motherfucker. I'm talking about I jump out my bunk. This is the middle of the night. This man just sit here on the bunk. Like he just went through something crazy. I'm like, bro, I went through something crazy. So the next morning, finally hit, I tell him what I went through. He's like, oh, I don't know, bro. I was just high as fuck. I'm like, man, I don't know. But that's just literally one story. It was just so much shit going on at Jefferson.
Especially when you hear like what other people dealt with too. Like there's people that really dealt with stuff. He's like the fucking 100th person I heard say something was holding them down. Like I've had people scream bloody murder and that bit, help, saying something was holding their ass down, bruh.
You don't think I'm capping about anything. Just go on your Google right now. Type in Jefferson CI in Monticello, Florida. So many reports gonna come up on stuff officer seen, stuff officer felt, fake escape. Then they had literally people come in because they say the inmate had escaped, but when they came back to it, they said they might have seen a spirit just walking through the yard. And this is no cap. This is documented on Google right here. You can look it up. And I was there for 3 years. So I dealt with just too many different stories to go through with that spookiness. People think about jail, they think about fighting, all this other stuff, but listen, these places is motherfucking haunted for real.
I know that for a fact.
They haunted. Like, fuck it, I'm cool with the fighting and whatever it might be, but I can't fight nobody.
Bruh, listen, the type of person I would never in a trillion years believe in no paranormal activity. I don't, bruh, prove that. Prove it, bruh. I don't care about none of that. When I went up the road, bruh, in the middle of the night, I don't know why, at nighttime, the craziest stuff happened, bruh. But the type of stuff that goes on is too much. It's too many people in there saying stuff. Then I know what I seen a little shadow doing this. No, bruh. You ain't finna trick me.
Now, I will admit, I never seen the kids they was talking about. I never seen the kids everybody say they seen. My dog Guy Jones said he seen them, so he might comment down there. Quincy Moss said he's seen them numerous times. He might comment down there. And, you know, my dog Jeff Martinez, the rest of these guys say they actually seen them. I never seen the kids. But another little small quick one that we all went through was, I'm sleeping on my wing. We all knocked out. An officer came on we felt like in the middle of the night. An officer came on the wing, went screaming out, Philip! Philip! But there's no Philip on his wing. We know everybody on our wing. There's no Philip that housed back here. And it just went away. I look up, look down the thing like, man, ain't nobody come through. Even the gate to get to our wing was still locked. So I'm thinking I'm just tripping. Get up the next day, but like, yeah, man, I was talking about looking for Philip. Who the hell is Philip? Oh shit, that wasn't just me. Everybody heard. Everybody heard it. The officer never came. We went to the officer. One of the inmates went to the officer station to ask him about it. They're like, nah, we never came on the wing. Even ran back camera and said, no, nobody was on that wing. But we all heard a late officer saying, Philip, Philip. So,
bruh, FSP main unit in the gym. If y'all ever been there, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's the most haunted place. I don't care, bruh. You can step in there and you feel it and you like, nah, I don't want to go in there. Because they don't use it no more. But it used to be open population. And you talking about 60s and the 70s and the 80s. The chain gang movies you see where people coming out they cell. They're open population. Everybody go hang out in the gym, bruh. Imagine FSP main unit open all the wings and people could go hang out in the gym for rec.
I know for a fact. Main unit.
No, bruh.
I went to confinement over there. I tell you, no cap.
Death row is confinement for open population. So The box is the first level. Second level, third level, above him, the cell above him is a death row inmate.
And I'm sitting in there.
You know that's haunted.
I'm sitting in that cell by myself with jump bosses because the officer them took my shirt, my pants, my socks. They took my mat. They took my everything I had that I had to even have while I was in confinement one night. They got a little string you could hit to cut your light on. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you go, you cut your light on. But the whole wing is pitch black dark. So I'm sitting there like balled up like an egg trying to stay warm. It was cold as fuck around the winter time. Cold. Balled up like an egg. It was a figure standing there. It was so dark I can't see. It was a figure standing in front of my cell just looking in on me. At first I felt, I'm like, man, what the fuck? So I'm looking, I'm like, man, the fucking officer, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell what it is. And I tell you, no cap, no lie. Got up, I said, I'm like, first I was like, Sarge, it won't say nothing. No lie, got up, went to hit my light. Shit would not come on. So I literally went back to my bunk, slid down first as I can from that door, and just sat there, because that shit stood there, and just stood there, and just stood there.
Hey,
No, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna make it out of this life.
bruh, I worked on the wax squad, bruh. I worked on the wax squad. This is FSP main unit.
Yeah.
In the gym, through the bathroom, down the hallway. At the end of the hallway is the wax squad where we kept all the buffers and the wax equipment and stuff. No, bruh, that's the scariest. Walking through this bathroom, you have to walk past these showers where they said the most unaliving, them old school chain gang movies, that's what was going on in them.
Yeah.
Officers can't look in here, bruh. They can't see. You would have to literally come all the way down this hallway. They got the urinals, the toilets, then they got the showers, then they got like the little closets and stuff, you feel me? You would have to go all the way down this hallway, look in these showers to see if people's in there. You know what I mean? People probably unalive in there, bro. But I'm gonna tell you some real stuff a lot of people don't think about. So, Department of Corrections, prison was founded as soon as the Civil War was over, like a year or two later. You know why? There was a lot of uneducated black people standing around because the Civil War was over. So white people was thinking, how can we get black people to go back to work?
Much.
That's where the term chain gang comes from. Chain gang. They had all the chains on them, building roads, out there in the fields, picking crops, whatever. You feel me? Look it up, bro.
So just imagine how
Prisons came about, literally they had jails. But the prison system came about after the Civil War. I want to Civil War was like 1861 to 1866, 67, whatever. Prison, 1868. Look it up, bro.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Add a little more. The same camp we talking about is one of the few prisons that also had a graveyard for inmates.
Oh, yeah.
Right behind it.
And he had to work in the graveyard.
Yeah, all these different unalive inmates that been unalive in the past is buried right behind the prison. I don't know if you believe in this type of stuff or what, but I know what I seen, I know what I felt, I know what I went through. You know the same thing when we done seen some shit, heard some shit together in some of the dorms we shared. But you literally got the graveyard right out the window.
Plus, bro, it's too many officers unaliving inmates, bro.
And how
They might not be doing it so much these days. They're still doing it,
Of course.
just not as much
Of course.
as they used to be able to get away with it. Because now, it's starting to be like police. I guarantee they're finna go to body cams next, bro.
They need to.
Because they started getting cameras. They started putting cameras everywhere. So,
Man, a little recidivism to stay out the chain gang, especially if you're scared of scary stuff.